my voice?
Yes.
Does it sound different than what it sounded like a few seconds ago?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can hear myself.
When he turned about 2, I got concerned about his speech. And one of the first things you do when you look into a child's speech progression is they say, well, let's check his hearing.
By the time he was at the middle of 2nd grade, the analog hearing aids that he was wearing could no longer be adjusted to provide any benefit.
I was angry, and scared.
I mean, there was one time where he took a knife out of the kitchen and said, I should not even be alive.
I remember one night, I was holding him in my lap, and he said, Dad, why is God doing this to me? And I said, Jacob, I think that the Lord is preparing you to do something great. I don't know what it is, but there's a reason behind all this.
When I got the cochlear implant, it felt like I could breathe again, almost.
The cochlear implant was amazing.
I've said this often, but I look at that cochlear implant and its activation as giving my son back.
Drinking beer and smoking weed was the solution for a little while.
I try to be horizontal. By 9 o'clock, I was unaware, and then I would get up in the morning and everything seems normal.
There was a lot of times when you see your child being controlled with it that you let it go. You don't want to deal with it. I've already dealt with so much.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
My dad was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I just want to ride my bike.
And I said, Jacob, you ride your bike every day. So what is riding your bike and not going to college, what does that have to do with each other? He said, well, Dad, I'm going to ride to all 30 Major League Baseball stadiums. But I want to raise money to get cochlear implants for other kids that need it. Would you help me?
He kept on telling me, like, every other day, he's like, Jake, I've called these people and these people. This ride is taking off like a rocket ship. And 1 year later, I'm off on a 10,000-mile bike ride. I just went with it, just went with it somehow. I was living 25 miles at a time. My world became bigger. I never thought that that's what Jacob's ride would become. I thought I was just gonna ride my bike, but just that coming together has been so valuable. Some nights I was drinking and I was losing control. To have 8 to 12 hours to just think about this stuff, and sometimes think about this stuff with a hangover. I just said, I have to get sober, or the rest of my life it's not gonna go well.
24-year-old Jacob Landis was hit by a semi-truck.
I got clipped by a tractor trailer and came to 4 hours later in the hospital.
Jacob Landis rode his bike more than 10,000 miles, stopping at every major league ballpark to raise money and awareness for cochlear implants.
While his ride was stopped short after he was hit by a truck, he was able to reach the final stadium while keeping the ride alive.
He went to 30 baseball stadiums 8 years ago. Well, there are 2 teams that have new stadiums, and he wants to see those new stadiums. We're there to talk about hearing loss. We're there to talk about getting the gift of hearing.
We did so much good for raising awareness for implants, and if I didn't get the implant, I just don't think I could have the same life that I have today. And I want to be able to give that to anyone else who might need it.